What's up, Cereal Bowls? It's your favorite crazy cereal, InsaneAppleJackz here once again with the Atomic Game Squad. How are you all doing? I hope today was a beautiful Monday for everyone, no matter what you were doing or where you are, because it was a pretty cool one on this end, with nothing too much out of the ordinary, and yeah. Oh, did I forget to tell you, we're on Monday, which means another video for the Cereal Bowl Nation, the best nation on YouTube, if you didn't know. Although, I did have a chill weekend. Wait, what? I did have a chill weekend. First off, how were all your weekends? Get a little conversation going on down there in the chat section. What did you all do? Tell me about that and all this stuff, but for the first time in a second, which brings me to the actual idea of this video, which is a food for thought type video. So, just sit up here. I've been thinking and just thought I'd sit up here and share what I was thinking and see what you guys get off of it or how you think about it, So, then I hope you enjoy this. So, due to classes, I haven't been going anywhere on the weekends for the past 3 weeks, and it was really fucking depressing. Just really fucking depressing, to say the least, truly. Though, while chilling at the card shop this weekend, I did get to thinking, and man, life is a fucking bummer. I remember growing up, certain people would say stuff like, oh, there will be time for that stuff in the future or later, and all this stuff just to postpone you and keep you from doing things that you thought would be really cool and possibly keep you from doing it altogether instead of just holding it off. Odd thing is, a lot of the time this stuff was coming from teachers and older people, and just looking at it now, it seems like a lot of those people just gave up on shit. But did they just really give up on shit? Because sitting here, I'm but out of this, I figured out part of the reason the world is the way it is, which sounds really fucking pretentious, or I don't know, high up on my horse, or whatever you want to classify that as, and that's because how we're told to live. In those 3 weeks of overlong papers for no reason, I'm just saying, I saw once more that we as people get told when to have time for things. My bad on that. And when that comes down to it, your chance is hardly visible when you actually have the time for it. And it's just well, I pushed it off this long. I could push it off a little bit more. And eventually you just don't do it ever. This being the main reason why people will always say life isn't how you think it will be and all this other stuff, and just don't get your hopes up. But who's to say it shouldn't be how you think it'll be? Or I'm not saying that you should get everything that you want out of life or all this other crazy stuff, but people will always say this, and it's ugh. Why shouldn't we pick up and experience life? I mean, we have to sit up here and we have to go through it, and people are saying, well, going through life is an experience, and yes, it is an experience, but going day to day doing the same thing for the most part isn't always an experience that can change you. I mean, you might learn something slightly new, but it's not a life-changing experience for the most part. And I'm just saying, I'm not saying that oh, you can't have life-changing experiences, you have to go travel to have that. No, I'm not saying that at all. You can have a life-changing experience anywhere, but sometimes things are better delivered if you sit up here and you experience them how you want to experience them, rather than being told how to experience them. After all, it is our life, and I know there is someone out there who's well, this wouldn't work, and this is stupid. You can go have your adventures with your broke ass and be unsuccessful and all this other shit. And I'm not trying to discourage anybody. I'm not saying anything bad like that. And I know there's going to be those people out there like that too. But legit, I'm just saying, why must we put life on hold? People are always talking about don't put your life on hold for anything. But when you come down to it, you're always putting your life on hold for something eventually when you look back at your life. And nobody wants to be that guy that sat up here and never push anything because they didn't have the time for it. Why didn't they have the time for it? Because they always had to work, and work was always like, fuck you, and no vacation and all this other stuff. So I'm just saying, think about that, because it's not something that's just like, oh, it doesn't affect me. It affects him and them and that, but not me. I mean, it can never be me, but you get there and you just realize it was you. It can be you. Anything can include you. So my question is, for everybody out there, not just those people, is if you had the time and the money, what would you do? Just to say you did it in your life. Who would you bring just to help you tell the stories and remember them and enjoy it? Bask in that glory just to say you did it. And I know this is pretty rambly of a video, but I'm just saying that this was something pretty important, because I just think that your life story is kind of fucking important. So with it, I just wanted to sit up here and make a video and see what other people had as thoughts after this in like comments, because I know I can't be just the only one that sits up here and thinks legit stuff like how fucked up the world is with keeping us from like doing crazy cool stuff, or what would we do in a situation, or what could we do, and all this other stuff. But yeah, with that all said, I'll sit up here and catch you all at the end of the box. Whoop! What's up, cereal boys? Welcome back to the end of the box, where we're sitting here chilling after another video, and I just want to thank you all for sitting up here chilling and watching that. I really appreciate you all, and yeah, it was just a really fun penny for your thoughts type moment, so I enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed it as much, and yay! We got through Monday. That's enough to be said. So also, thank you all for being a part of the Cereal Bowl Nation. Every time I just think about doing a video, it means so much to know that you're all just chilling out there, and I appreciate it. It helps me get through long, boring days sometimes, and I just be chilling. So, thank you. Now, speaking of that, let me sit up here and advertise some stuff to you all. So, if you're not sitting here chilling a part of the Cereal Bowl Nation, the best nation in the world, you can sit up here and become a part of our fam with all these social media links on this side, with my Facebook, my Instagram, my Twitter, and my Twitch, where you can sit up here, message me, tweet to me, you could Instagram tag me, you could sit up here and you could watch the live stream and just chill with us on Sundays, because that's usually when I'm doing it now. Or you can even sit up here and follow that prompt button right below that, talking about, yo, sit up here and join the Cereal Bowl Nation, the best nation on YouTube's, you feel me? And once again, if you like this video, please like the video and, you know, share it and all that other junk. So, appreciate you all, and I'll catch y'all later.